Baby, you will act a fool over some food, especially when you are hungry, okay? There is a story about a Milwaukee woman that answers to the name of Faith Morris, and baby, this DoorDash delivery was so ugly. Baby, she out of a car and she pressing charges. Let's roll this bean footage so y'all can see what happened, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna go down the rabbit hole. Let's go.
This is her livelihood, or more like this was her livelihood.
When I was watching her just beat the window up, like the glass was just raining.
The DoorDash driver showing off the damage to her 2024 Mitsubishi weeks after she says a customer destroyed her vehicle.
I don't know if they were drunk or what it was, but they were definitely possessed.
It was late at night on July 11th. Morris says her DoorDash app pinged with a lucrative offer.
It was a really high price order and it was in the area.
She says she jumped at the chance for extra cash, threw the kids in the car, got the food, but there was a problem.
And within 5 minutes, T-Mobile cuts my phone off. I'm shocked.
An overdue bill caused her phone to stop working on the way to the customer's house.
We pull up to the location, but the address will not load.
With no luck, Morris says, feeling unsafe, she returned home. Now on Wi-Fi, she tried to explain what happened.
All of a sudden, I'm getting text messages from the customer saying that I'm stealing their food.
Minutes later, that hangry customer appeared at her door.
They picked up one of those bricks right there and they threw it on my windshield.
Morris watched the whole thing from a window. Milwaukee police say charges are now being referred to prosecutors. The only appetite the single mother has left is for stiff justice.
I'm at my wit's end. I don't know what to do.
Faith.
Oh, baby, y'all out here acting a damn fool over some chicken. Did some watermelon come with it as a side? Girl, ain't no way y'all ugly ass acting a fool like that. Now, there's a lot of things that could have been done to help this. But this is why I tell folks when they talk about being an independent contractor and they say, oh my God, you deliver people food or you can pick people up and take them places. Baby, I don't have the time nor the patience because I've learned that people that are hired as an independent contractor, they ain't doing no real background checks. And then the customers you delivering to, you don't have no idea their mentality, their mindset, and their mental health. So let's go down this rabbit hole, baby, because girl, Faith, I know you want to turn in your 2 weeks notice, and it's really as a work as you will type job. But that's why I don't deal with those. Because every house you deliver to could be risky. And then the fact that they have your driver's license plate as an identifier, your photograph as an identifier, and then, of course, your name as an identifier. If they feel any kind of way, baby, they Googling you and you don't even know it. So, Faith, I'm happy that you found a way to find money for you and your family. I do hate that your phone got cut off. Because, baby, one thing T-Mobile ugly ass to do is cut something off, baby. That's, baby, look, they don't play at midnight. If that bill ain't paid sometimes, it's cut off then. As soon as 11:59 and 11:59 seconds go by, bing, cut off. But I don't know. I try to get my payment in a little early, but life be life, and don't it? Now, so Faith has taken up this order. She said she saw a ping. She saw a high dollar order at wee hours of the night. That means that them folks was high. They was high, they was smoking and chiefing and probably drinking. And they was like, ooh, I'm hungry, I got the munchies, and we ain't finna go nowhere, so we gonna get somebody to do it. Now, I'm sure that you picked up the job also because you probably saw the tip amount on there. See, that's what I'm saying. All money ain't good money. Okay? Now, she said that she had got to the place and her phone got cut off by her service provider and she lost connection. Okay? The customer is waiting. The customer can normally see you as a GPS bubble where you are and how many turns you got left. Okay? She went home trying to find another alternate to possibly let them know what's going on. Baby, them people said, oh no, you trying to steal my food. Now, perception is everything, Faith. So I can't lie and say that the way that people be stealing people food orders, that they didn't think that you was doing one of those moves too. Because there have been many independent contractors that work for these DoorDashes and all of these Uber deliveries, and they take a picture or say the order was delivered and they take your food at the same speed. So we're not going to act like people don't do that, but you wasn't trying to do that. And we always want to leave with it allegedly because we don't know you. So they came to your house based off of GPS coordinates. This is why this is dangerous. I'm trying to give y'all these stories so you can judge. and figure out if you want to do this too. And they knocking at her door. Now, I knew it was going to be a problem when the knock was continuous. She was like, when you get a continuous knock like that, call 911, because that means they already angry and they ready to start some shiznai. They didn't give you no time to answer any questions, Faith. And by faith, you are still here today, baby, because they could have kicked in that door. They could have shot up your house. They could have blew up your house. Girl, where those wings was at? Where was them wings coming from? Because they acted a fool over some chicken. Was it chicken? Was it wings? What was it? Was it Popeyes? I'm loving it. What was it? Was it Wingstop that made them go crazy? Who was this wing coming from? Or these chicken coming from? Y'all letting this meat get over. Was it a Popeyes chicken sandwich? Because you know at one point y'all was losing your minds over that. So they done tracked you down. They couldn't get to you, so they smashed your car up with a brick. A brick from your own yard. What are the odds? Baby, that was some demonic, ugly ass behavior, like she said. And they probably definitely wanted the smoke because A, they paid for a service. They B, waited for the service to be delivered. C, didn't get it. D, didn't hear from you after multiple text messages. It was already brewing up right then. It was already hot. It was hot like fire. Baby, there was no way to go back, forth, and forth, because it looked like avoidance, for real, Faith. I ain't even trying to pick up on their side, because what they did was totally wrong, but they said two wrongs don't make it right. But if you're wrong, they was trying to fight. Shout out to Wyclef. The end of the day, this has now left the police department. It's gone all the way up to where a prosecutor got it. So there's definitely going to be some charges filed. Now, will you get your money back, Faith, for your car damages? I don't know. I hope your insurance didn't lapse like your phone bill cut off, because if that's the case, then you out here on a limb. They tore your vehicle up like you stole something. I mean, allegedly. They said you stole their food, but I meant like you stole something from them personally that meant a lot to them. I don't want a wing order to make me act a fool and lose my cool. But when we talk about emotional intelligence, sometimes you don't even know what a person's dealing with prior to this incident, and this is the straw that breaks the camel back. Now, I would never, ever, ever, ever want to be in a situation like that, but baby, you come to somebody's house, baby, you are trying to go to the upper room because you don't know what I got, and you start banging up my car, I'm shooting. Because that means you came here with violence on your mind. But Faith, I'm not telling you to do anything that I would do. I'm just telling you everything in this story could have been avoided. It never happened. But it happened. So now, where we going with this? Hello? Baby, y'all after the food. I'd rather y'all just start buying your own food, going to get it yourself. Because as you're depending on people, you don't like the outcome in many instances. If it's not about good tipping, then it's about people not accepting the order, stealing the food, and pretending they delivered the order. It's always something was supposed to be very convenient for people that were sick and shut in or just didn't have the transportation. Now it's turning to be really, it's wicked. It's very wicked, and I don't like that. But I don't do it. So I hope to never have to deal with it with my little ass. Because I don't want to be in no situation, because I don't know where you live and who you know. And I don't even know if it's a setup when I get there. So I'd rather not even have to overthink. I just don't do it at all. But Faith, I wish you the best luck with this. Hopefully your car get repaired and the charges do get pressed. What will happen? Because just because you say somebody owe you some money don't mean they got to pay it. Many people will not work just to not pay you something. But girl, are you still going to be delivering? Did you get your phone come back on? Because that's going to cause a lot of problems for the prosecutor to reach you for the statements. The news reached you, but baby, it's just too much going on, and everybody's trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. So, Faith, I'm commending you for trying to get some extra money on the side, but baby, your kids is with you, and now they know where you live. So this is scary. This is scary. But you know what, baby? I'm just that messenger. It's your girl, Shaunie B. If you're cool with your girl, got on food with your girl. Make sure y'all check out my website. Yes, www.shauniebeentertainment.com. Check out the fan group. You got option to drop donations. Never any pressure to do either of the two, because I do see the likes, the shares, the comments. It means the world to me. So I was going to tell you thank you from my lips to your ears to rock with me, because y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all come hang with me. Let's hop in the comments. Like I said, I've heard worse stories and I heard some good stories. But I hear a lot of horror stories when it comes to these, conveniences of these apps and things to that nature, delivering a food or a particular, grocery order or a tool order, because you can use them for any purpose. It's just getting to the point, man, you gotta realize that these are normal, everyday people taking on a task to deliver a service to you. These people have no real training. All they have is a car and an ability to come to you, and the customer has no experience on how to deal with somebody doing them a favor. So you could be walking in on a person with a bad mood swing or a person with a good mood swing. Like, it's too many uhs and ahs for me. And when I have to overthink if I'm gonna make it home see another day, I don't need the dollars that come through that app. I'll just find another way to get $1 to make me holler. But you use your discretion on what you should and shouldn't do, because again, the economy calls us to have 16 jobs now. We can't just have one job and enjoy family. We trying to figure out how to take care of our family with the many jobs that we need to have. But y'all be careful and keep your head on the swivel. But until next time, y'all, next story, and I'm out this piss.